Greetings, nail techs. It is Nails Over Coffee on January 21st. And since I've been working on the computer and stuff for the last couple days, I'm rocking the big old Cheshire Cat mug today. So we'll let everybody get joined on in and I'll get the camera turned around. Today I am rocking the Cheshire Cat mug that is as big as my head because, well, coffee. That's why. Because coffee, which is hello. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet for the Willamette Valley Nail event, please do so. Helps out the organizers quite a bit if you get your tickets early. Tickets are also on sale for the networking event of the Smokies in Gatlinburg. Tickets are on sale for the best little nail show in Texas down in Houston the last weekend in April. Make sure you get your tickets if you know you're going to an event, because getting the tickets sold early helps the organizers quite a bit. So this cup seriously is huge, right? Okay. So a couple of things. I got into a lively conversation yesterday on one of the nail boards about franchise agreements. And so we talk a lot about salons in like Walmart, the discount salons. I think that what a lot of people don't really understand is that those are franchise locations, and that much like I tell everybody all the time that our business is not so different than other businesses in business structure. Like most businesses are the same, and franchises are an example of that. And that this particular location of a franchise was getting hit with a $500 penalty for not meeting their minimum annual purchase requirement from the franchisee. And, they were understandably upset about that. But, needing to understand that that's how all franchises work. So when you're looking at business model and business structure, hi, everybody. You need to, really pay attention and remember that businesses are businesses all across the board. All the structure and everything's the same. And so franchises, part of how they make their money is the agreements that you have to purchase your supplies from them. And they also make the markup on those. And so, this franchise worker was, sort of upset and thought that this was crap. And it's why I strongly encourage everybody, before you do any kind of a business agreement, that you either have an attorney that you trust. If it's a big enough deal, have an attorney you trust, review the document before you sign it, those kind of things, and see realistically. You need to look at best case scenario, because of course that's why you're doing it, but you also need to look at worst case scenario. And if you don't do as well as you think, what the repercussions are. So these guys were pretty understandably upset about that. So if you're on Beauty Connect, it was, like I said, a lively conversation while I was trying to explain that, no, that's not just the nail industry. That's every industry when you start talking about franchises. So kind of a fun business conversation for some peeps. But I got a couple of pictures for you that I found that I thought were a good example of good easy nail art in the salon. This is a good, I don't know what board I got this from, maybe Prof Nail. This is a good example of an easy negative space nail art thing that you can add on. This would be pretty easy to do and pretty fast. So definitely, you could hand paint that on and then put the pink on and then just draw the line between the two. So you could do that in some steps with curing that would make that pretty easy to do. And I thought that was simple and pretty way to do negative space nail art. And this I thought was great because this looks really artsy because it's matte and it's two colors and it's got, the shape, but it's really not when you think about it. That shape isn't that hard to do. And matte, we know, isn't that hard to do. And then when you talk about putting the stamping, over the top, and the stamping on this one's even matte. So you can still just matte top coat everything. So I thought that was a really good suggestion on, this was done with pink and black, but I'm noticing a lot on the Pinterest boards that a lot of that is happening with nude and black matte has seemed to be quite the, you know, we talk about that understated trend thing, that seems to be super popular. So looking at my handy dandy iPad here for all of the things I've saved. There is a link I'm going to check out today to an acrylic marble nail art. It seems that there's a couple of groups that are really focused right now on colored acrylic and some real simple nail art things you can do with colored acrylic. If you've got people who are asking for that and you do colored acrylic, you know, again, as a part of your whole pricing structure, make sure that you're charging enough to justify the extra time that you're going to do, and also educating your guests and letting them know that if they choose to do a full color acrylic nail application, that the backside of that is when they come in and they want to change color, they're going to have to pay more for that appointment too, because it requires more work. So, you know, just when you're doing the consult stuff, you know, make sure you're covering all that. There's been a lot of discussions on, so I'm going to check out some of those videos and see where they are. There's been a lot of discussions. I don't know if it's the tax time in the beginning of the year or whatever, but there's been a lot of discussion in the groups about pricing. And so I think it's really important to understand that pricing, it's not just as simple as how much do I charge. All of the videos are uploaded now. Oh no, I guess I still have two more to upload for the University of Nails. But the one I haven't recorded yet is pricing. And the reason why is because pricing is almost one of the last things you decide. You decide on all of your branding and positioning and where you're going to do it and what products you're going to use and what all the rest of the business model stuff is, because you have to have all those pieces to be able to determine how much you're going to charge. So the pricing is the video that I'm going to record in this next round of videos and get up there, because you kind of need to go through the rest of it first. Otherwise, you're just throwing a number at the wall and seeing what sticks. And that's not a good look for anybody. That's not going to maximize anybody's revenue or profit. So lots of questions going on about pricing, though. Like I said, I think people are kind of concerned with the start of the new year about pricing. And if I had a discussion with somebody the other day privately where I was discussing making sure that you don't worry about what somebody else's prices are, because their prices are either built on their business model, in which case you have to look at the whole thing, or their prices are built on absolutely nothing, in which case you shouldn't be paying any attention to what they're doing anyway. So you don't really have to worry about what somebody else is doing price-wise. You need to analyze your own business and look at the whole market area of where you are to determine what you're going to do for pricing. So if, you know, somebody you know is cheaper than you, don't worry about it. Not your monkeys, not your circus. So there was another thing that I saw somewhere in here in the CNTC. Yeah, you guys, I've been super involved in the University of Nails. Like if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen my post of shit just got real, because I had to dump all the money in, and I'm in that final 72 hours of trying to get all of the webmaster stuff plugged in and all the videos uploaded, and oy vey, technology, yeesh. CNTC, there was something on here that was really, oh, there is, if you have not joined the group, the Nail Addict Society, you need to join Nail Addict Society. If you can't find it, let me know, and I will, and if we're friends on Facebook, I'll add you, or I'll get you the link so that you can go and get added. Shira puts up some just amazing stuff that is really real nail tech stuff, and I totally dig it, and it goes in line with her blog. But one of the things that she posted, and I've seen a few other people have it posted, is the 7 things a guy should know before dating a nail tech. I haven't had a chance to read it, but it looks super entertaining. Everybody seems to find it funny. So I'm going to give that a read. And if you are a member of one of those groups, that might be one of those fun reads for our Thursday hump day nail tech stuff. Let's see, there was, oh, darn it. See, this is what happens. I lose track of everything. No. Oh, and I got my nail mail from, I don't know if I've seen you guys since, right after we got done with the show last time. I had to skip yesterday because I was using all of my internet bandwidth for uploading videos. But the last show, right after I got off the air, like it almost turned into Blue's Clues with mail's here, because my knock at my door came right after I got off the air with my nail mailbox from Tiffany Cordoza. And so I've got a couple of guinea pigs lined up. So I'm going to do some Periscope acrylic trials and that kind of stuff. So if you make sure that you have me followed on Periscope, so that you'll get notified when I go live. And then even if you can't go live right then, I'll come up on your list. So when you get a second, you can watch the replay. I know I have Entity that I need to try, and I have Elegant Glass. And then I still have my Poly Polish from Tough Enough Nails I need to try. And I got some of the suspension UV gel stuff from Cordoza Beauty Supply that with glitter and stuff that I'm dying to try. So definitely make sure that you follow on Periscope so you know when I'm doing those trials. Yeah, I've been so involved in this uploading video webmaster stuff that I haven't, I've been just consuming coffee and working on the computer. So those of you who are here with me, do you have anything for me today you would like to chat about while I try and figure out what I'm forgetting? I thought I saved a bunch of posts, but I guess I didn't. I meant to. Let's see what's going on in Nail Professionals Technical. This is what happens when I don't spend my 6 hours a day online because I'm doing other stuff. Oh, don't forget, Doug Schoon has now his instant answers thing up. So before, when you were a member of Face to Face with Doug Schoon, you had to go into the list of master questions, find what episode you wanted the answer, and then you had to go find the episode and watch the episode to get the answer. Now he's got the actual answer to the question along with the question. So you can just go find the question and then see the answer right there. That's a new development thing he's done. So that makes Face to Face with Doug Schoon way easier to navigate when you're looking for a specific answer for something. So definitely check that out if you're a member. And if you're not a member, you really should be, because that's where you get all the cool technical chemist scientific part of what we do. Oh, this was a fun one. On Monday, Marion Newman posted in Nail Professionals Technical that she had read on another group that someone made their own acrylic with a bit of old makeup and a bit of this and that, and wanted to know what we thought as professionals. And of course we know what we think. No. We should not be using old makeup and mixing together acrylic powders or whatever and then using it on clients. Oh my God. I mean, never mind the fact that that's like a lawsuit and liability, like waiting to happen. But beyond that, can you imagine? Say you went to go get your hair done and they pulled out some like old makeup pigment and like cracked it open and dumped it in the little container about the, thing and stirred it up and put it in your hair. You'd be like, no, you're not. Yeah. What about the gum gel? Yeah. Same thing. There's some products that just seem to go against, like, even if they work and even if they are safe, there's some products that just doesn't look like something that's a paid professional should be doing. Anything that you're like mushing around with your fingers, or you're busting out some random, you know, foundation compact powder, like what? That's not, no, don't do that. And if you're doing that, please stop. Please, for the love of all that is holy, stop, because that makes the rest of us look ridiculous. So I think that the comments on this were pretty funny. People just like, it's not acceptable and it's certainly not insurable. Just like, oh my gosh, like this person brought up a point. They said, what if that was old eye makeup and somebody had used it when they had pink eye or conjunctivitis, and now they're mixing it into this stuff that they're going to put on somebody's nail? It's so gross. Blech. So yeah, just, oh, scary, gross, awful. Sometimes Nail Professionals Technical is a good site for entertainment like that, where you're like, dude, seriously? Seriously. That's my dude seriously group. Hola. So I talked about that the other day. Yeah, you know, I guess the fact that I had to take Periscopes have been, oh, good. That's so exciting. For those of you who are watching on the replay, there was just a comment that said that my Periscope videos have been really helpful as a manicuring instructor. And that is amazing. And that's what I'm hoping that I can get everybody who is a manicuring instructor. I want to try and put together, episodes of the University of Nails that go along with the Milady book and programs and stuff, in addition to the business education and some of the other stuff, so that schools have access to the University of Nails to be able to show their students, to help get that training part in, so that maybe I can fill the gaps in some of the things that that we don't know until we get out into the industry. So that's awesome. I'm glad I can help. That's sort of what I'm doing this for. That's why I'm operating on no sleep and pinwheels from Walmart. Don't judge. And Colossal Crunchberry cereal and all that. I'm not gonna lie, I have been on sugar and caffeine for about 2 days now, so I'm kind of loopy. So yes, but exciting stuff. Next week, I found out I'm going to get to order my backdrop and my lighting and everything, which means going ahead, recording some more videos. Hopefully we will have better lighting and the ability to do some different stuff, editing wise, with the backdrop. So that'll be super exciting. Should have that stuff coming in the next couple of weeks. I know I'm getting all fancy on you guys. I won't be broadcasting from my couch anymore. Or I will, but without this harsh, awful light that I have to use now. Otherwise, it's too dark. So, getting fancy. Yeah, University of Nails. I only have 2 more videos left to upload. I've got some plugins to put in on the website. I have my payment processor all set up. I'm trying to figure out exactly how the conversion goes between international currency, and US dollars, because I know my price is US dollars. So I don't know if I need to do the conversion myself and put in different prices for the different currencies. But I know I'm trying to accept US dollars, Canadian dollars, British pounds, euros, pesos. I don't know. I have a whole list of currencies that I'm trying to make sure that I accept. So trying to, you know, keep rocking the worldwide thing. Pretty exciting. I just looked at the calendar and I was like, woo, if I can pull off going to Texas, and then the next weekend I already have my ticket for the Willamette Valley Nail event, that is going to be a crazy 2 weeks. I'm actually not using PayPal. They suggested to me being international, and that it was, and with dealing with the different currencies and everything, that I would actually, they recommended that I use Stripe. And so I have gotten my, and apparently Stripe is easier to plug in to your web store. So I'm, and you don't have to have an account to use it. You can just enter your credit card and you know, so it's like Square and that thing that you don't have to actually have like a PayPal, like PayPal, you have to have a PayPal account, even if you're just using your credit card. You don't have to with Stripe. And so, oh, I keep mentioning the nail event. You can't understand what I'm saying. In the Northwest of the U.S., we have, it's funny, Braden from Nail Talk Radio has finally mastered saying it, but where the nail event is in Salem, Oregon, which is part of the Willamette Valley, which is a long word, and I'll put a link in the comments. If you're anywhere in the Northwest U.S., definitely it's a great nails only networking event to go to. Yes, I know Salem is the capital. I learned my capitals in high school. I was one of the only people in my class. But yeah, no. So Willamette Valley nail event is what it is. And I'll put a link in the comments below so that you don't have to worry about trying to spell Willamette, damn it, which is what I said last year, trying to get Braden to be able to say it right. And I will be periscoping from the show as well. In fact, I'm going to periscope from every show that I'm able to get to. So be fun bringing for you guys. So I thought you were saying Orlando. Nope. Most of us think it's Portland. Nope. That's like people thinking that the capital of Washington is Seattle when it's not. It's Olympia. So yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah. So, yes, all in the USA. Yeah. Oh, and my goodness, never mind living in Washington State. You know how many times I hear Washington, D.C.? Oh, you live in D.C.? No, the state, way on the other side of the country. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to upload 2 more videos, and I'm going to get all of my stuff done and focus on getting this website up for you guys. I promised I got to get an email off to Tammy Taylor and hope she gets it in a timely manner. I promised that when she helped me design the platform, I promised that she could be my first subscriber. And so I got to make sure I get her on guard that I'll be going live soon, because I have to get her to subscribe before I let it open up to anybody else, because I promised, and a promise is a promise. So, yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I got for you guys today. Kind of a slow nail tech hump day. Valentine's nails. Just Valentine's nails this morning. I was happy they were black and purple though, and not pink and white and red. Still kind of over red from Christmas. I don't know if you guys are, but I am. I'm definitely down for doing some more pink and white Valentines. So, and don't forget about the Valentine's nail art contest with that spa place to get free product. I'll find the picture and repost that, the details in the comments below on the Facebook repost too. So, what are some of the subjects for the university? So I start out, all the videos that are going up now are videos on business stuff. So there is everything from some kind of basic overview videos, like what's in a business plan, what's in a marketing plan, what the 7 P's of marketing are. And then I break down videos with each one of the P's, applying them specifically to the nail industry. For promotion, I do have one of the promotion videos done on public relations. Segmenting, targeting, and positioning, which is how you analyze your market right around you. Marketers love acronyms, so there's the 4 C's, which they pertain to a couple of things, and this one's the 4 C's regarding place, which is where you're set up at. Again, a lot of it, how to look at your... See, here's the thing, is I can't tell you how much to charge for your services. I can't tell you what the best place is to do that, but I can give you all the tools to make those decisions on your own. Doing tutorials on nails. Yes. I'm starting with the business education. I have 6 or 8 more business education videos I want to get filmed before I do anything else. Because those are the things that are going to get you guys the most bang for your buck in getting your businesses all round it up so that you can make more money and be more profitable. But then, yes, but you'll be able to apply this knowledge to your cosmetology business too. I'm specifically gearing it towards nails, but you're going to be able to pick up a lot out of it. Basically, if you're a single independent beauty operator, you'll be able to pick up stuff out of this. I am going to then move into doing some non-product specific tutorial videos. Sort of like, so if you were in nail school and you were taught by a cosmetologist, not a nail tech, you might learn procedures that are not like that. So, not doing cosmetology anymore, but want to start on nails, don't know where to train. Is your Cosmo license still valid? Where are you at? Does your Cosmo license license you to do nails, or are you going to have to go back to school to get a nail license to be able to do nails? Do you know? What state are you in? Florida. Okay, cool. Okay, then I would strongly suggest, there's a lot of classes that go on around the premiere show in Orlando. That's kind of the big nail tech networking big show. There's a lot of classes that go on in the couple days around that. So make sure that you're keeping up on what nail classes are being offered at Premiere Orlando, which I believe is the first weekend in June, I think. It floats between there and the last weekend in May, but I think it's the first weekend in June this year. And then really check out and see the thing you're going to get. This is actually really great because the University of Nails is only $10, is only going to be $10 a month. And the thing about it that you're going to get out of that is some people are going to be relaunching and rebranding with the things they learn out of the business thing. You're going to have the advantage of starting from scratch, knowing all of the right pieces of how you want to do that. So, definitely just start really, oh God, there was just a great class in Orlando, like last weekend too, on acrylic, pink and white salon nails. Damn. But education in the classroom setting is expensive. So you'll have to be, balancing that out with, you're going to want to really target what you're doing and then follow it up with practice on your own so that you're not spending a bunch of money and not really learning a whole lot. So stay in touch. You're definitely going to learn a lot from the University of Nails, but stay in touch. And there's a whole bunch of us mentors on here who will help get you going in the right direction. That's what we do. I am going to put the archive of the Ask Me Anything video, though, on Periscope from last Sunday night. I am going to put the archive for that video on the University of Nails, so anybody who's a member can see all of the fun questions that I was asked about on that, and I'll do it again in a couple of months. So, yeah, that's it. I better get back to uploading videos so that people can actually join the University of Nails. Oh, and I need to order supplies. Mother Hubbard, the cupboard is bare. All right. Well, I guess that's it for today. Well, I guess we drug that out. Yep, we drug that out into a whole half an hour. Yes, absolutely. Message me on Facebook. I would love that. All right. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And hopefully I'll have some good website news to tell you. All right. Take care, you guys. Adios.